I'm John Beaudin, Rock History Book, and today in history for August 1st. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you know someone who's having a birthday, make sure you share this video on their timeline because I think they'd be really curious, wouldn't you? On things that happen on your birthday. Shall we get going? Remember, if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can PayPal us or else join our Patreon. 1938. Paddy Maloney was born. Irish musician, composer, record producer. He was the lead guy in the Chieftains, and he played on all their 44 albums. He died suddenly in 2021 at the age of 83. 1942, big guy Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead was born in San Francisco, California, and he died in 1995 at the age of 53. 1943, Denny Cordell, musician and record producer, best known for the Moody Blues, and Leon Russell. He passed away in 1995. Jeffrey Britton was born in 1943. He played with Paul McCartney. He was born in southeast London, England. Raymond Bosburrell, born on this day in 1946. We know him from King Crimson. He was with them from 71 to 72 and with Bad Company from 73 to 82. He passed away in 2006. He was 6 years old. Super bassist Practice John was born on this day in 1947. He's Canadian, played with Edgar Winter Group, Rick Derringer, with White Trash. Rick Anderson was born on this day in 1947. We know him from The Tubes. Also born in 1947, Rick Koontz from The Grassroots. Born in Los Angeles, California, and he passed away at the age of 64 in 2011. Born in 1951, Tommy Bolin. We know him from Deep Purple. He was also in the James Gang. Tommy died in 1976. He was only 25 years old. Tim Bachman of Brave Belt and Bachman Turner Overdrive was born on this day in 51. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Grammy Award winner Robert Craig was born on this day in 53. Rob Buck of 10,000 Maniacs was born on this day in 1958. We lost him at the age of 42 years old, 2000. Lot of birthdays today. The lead singer of Def Leppard, Joe Elliott, it's his birthday. He was born in 59, makes him 63. Rapper Chuck D was born in 1960. We know him from Public Enemy. He was born in Queens, New York. Also in 63, Coolio, American rapper, born in Pennsylvania. In 64, Adam Duritz, lead singer of the Counting Crows, Mr. Jones, born in Baltimore, Maryland. And now people we lost on this date in history. Luckily, that's not a long list. Tony Sly, frontman for No Use for a Name. He died in his sleep at the age of 41. No cause of death was ever revealed. And on this day for songs and albums, in 1981, Endless Love, single released by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie, was the Billboard Song of the Year in 1981 and in the list for Billboard Greatest Songs via Duets. 1981, Australian Rick Springfield. He started a 2-week run at number 1 in the US with Jesse's Girl. And in 85, Tom Waits released Rain Dogs. The 80s were such a great generation. I always say it was the last great generation of music. Though many argue with me, 1987, Los Lobos were number 1 in the UK charts with their version of Richie Valens' song La Bamba. It later became number 1 in the US. 1987, Bob Seger's turn. He scored his first US number 1 single with a song written by Harold Faltermeyer called Shakedown. It was from Beverly Hills Cop 2. And in 89, the Rolling Stones released their album Steel Wheels. It contained the hit Mixed Emotions. Remember to hit that like button and remember to subscribe to our channel. We do this every single day. The year I was born, 1960, Aretha Franklin did her first recording session for Columbia Records in New York City. In 63, the Beatles book sells out on its first day of sale. 1971, George Harrison's benefit concert for Bangladesh, there were 2 shows, took place at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Bob Dylan was there, Ringo Starr, Ravi Shankar, Eric Clapton, Billy Preston, and Leon Russell. In 1980, Def Leppard made their U.S. debut, appearing in New York City with AC/DC, and that night it was also Def Leppard singer Joe Elliott's 21st birthday. 1986, Grateful Dead's Jerry Garcia is released from the hospital after a 3-week stint. In 1987, MTV Europe makes its debut. The first video shown, Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. 1992, remember Jeremy from Pearl Jam? It depicted a teen suicide, and it made, on this day in history, its debut on MTV. It went on to win the Video of the Year at the VMAs. 1994, the Rolling Stones began the Voodoo Lounge World Tour. And in 2000, AC/DC kicked off their 140-date Stiff Upper Lip World Tour. 2015, Rush played their last concert, closing out their R40 Live Tour with a show in the Forum near Los Angeles. And that's Today in History. Hope you enjoyed it. Come join us every single day. And remember, if you want to support the channel, we're trying to buy a brand new production computer, and we're halfway there thanks to your donations. You can donate via the PayPal link at the very top of the description. You can also join our Patreon. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our video. We'd appreciate that. This is John Beaudin. This is Rock History Book. Take care.